So here we have Stuart.
Yeah, hi. How you going, Robin?
I'm wonderful. So can you tell me about what you are doing here today?
Okay, so we are here to support the umbrella people because they've been told by Acting Inspector Tite that to assemble here is actually stalking. Now it's interesting, we have him on video saying that for the umbrella people to come here and stand here is stalking. So he made that declaration on video not only yesterday but the day before. So this is a guy who's probably been instructed from higher up that they want to clear the umbrella people away from Government House. Now this did not occur when Kim Beazley was the governor. It's only happened since Chris Dawson
That's right.
has decided that he wants to get rid of the umbrella people. Now this is a follow-up to accusing one person of actually maliciously damaging the wall, and we've all got video footage of it that there was no damage whatsoever.
Was that when somebody put their foot on the wall or an umbrella?
They put an umbrella on the wall.
That's right.
And there was no permanent mark on the wall. And this gentleman has been banned from attending this location as part of his bail conditions. So what they want to do is pick them off one by one and scare them off one by one to get rid of them from the wall. So they say that it's about intimidation. It's not about intimidation at all. You see, the police are here almost every day. Now they're armed, they've got weapons on them.
And tasers.
And tasers.
Yep.
They're far more intimidating than pensioners who are unarmed and do not have, all they have is a little umbrella to hold up.
Well, Jacinta Burton wrote an article yesterday on WA Today, and she used the past participle wielding. So people wielding umbrellas. Now, you use that for weapons or tools,
Yeah,
usually.
It's just pejorative language.
Yeah.
So it's inflammatory language designed to portray these people as dangerous. They're not dangerous at all. They just come here to send a message of education.
Yep.
They're not really even protesting. They're just here to, as a silent indication of being here to say that there are a lot of people in this state not happy with the government. And as the Governor of Western Australia, he has the power to actually dismiss the government. We've been told that somebody has said these people are stalking, which is actually quite ridiculous. And we are here to say, in the state of Western Australia, in the Commonwealth of Australia, that such tactics are actually leading us towards a police state.
I just want to ask Stuart a question. You say becoming a police state, but you think you already are a police state? I mean, you've had your borders banned, and you've got the bill that McGowan put through. I mean, it's extraordinary what's going on in WA. Are you not frightened being there?
So it's obviously a continuum, and there's certainly been actions by the government which have indicated that it's already a police state, especially with the new legislation that they've brought in, which enables them to knock down our front door without a warrant and take everything in our house, take our car, take our business, take our phones, take our computers, all without a warrant, and then throw anyone who they feel is a danger to society into quarantine for an indefinite period of time. So, yes, that legislation can be put into place right now. I believe it's actually been assented to by the governor. So I think it's actually now in force, and they can do that. So, yes, it's already a police state where they have those powers. And yes, it has happened previously in different parts of Australia to certain extents. Are we afraid of living here? Well,
not of living
between
here, of being there. Are you afraid? You know, it takes an amount of courage now to be in the front line protesting, knowing what they're doing. They're just going from bad to worse. Are you not frightened?
Well, from our indication, they said anyone who's a regular attendee at Governor House is committing the crime of stalking. That's what they've actually said. So that means they've actually been counting the number of times. They've actually been we've seen the police taking videos and taking photos of everyone standing outside Governor House. So they've actually got people counting the number of times people turn up. And so, yeah, that's creepy. That's sort of like Marxist socialist level social credit system. So, yeah, it is very deeply concerning, at least. Let's put it that way.
It's extraordinary. And think of the amount of resources they're spending on a couple of people just with umbrellas doing what is their right to do. It's extraordinary. I can't believe it's Australia, you know. It's amazing. And can I ask, just for the rest of the people, you actually allow people to walk, don't you? You don't block the footpath.
Oh, there's no. Well, look, I don't consider myself one of the umbrella people.
Okay.
So, but what I have seen, and I've heard from them, that they never impede anyone along the footpath. If there's a large number of them, there was larger numbers earlier in the year, the numbers have dwindled because people have actually have been allowed to go back to work in various occupations where they previously were banned from working. So now there's only 10 to 20 people out the front, so there's no impedance of human traffic walking along the road. And no one has ever been accused of impeding anyone going in or out of Government House. So the claims are actually quite ridiculous. It's not that they're trying to say, they say they're intimidating the occupants. I think the word was besetting the occupants of the house. So it's not as if there's a siege going on or anything like that. It's not intimidation.
Umbrellas.
They're not feeling intimidated. They just don't like the umbrella people being here. So the police commissioner, well, that's the thing. He was a former police commissioner, and he still thinks he can tell the police what to do.
Yeah.
So that's not really a good look, is it? That the former police officer is telling the police that these people are actually stalking him, and the police are actually saying, "Okay, we'll jump to it right away." And the other day, so we've had 3 people arrested already. So they're causing the numbers
Apparently
to
there was
dwindle.
a couple arrested this morning too.
Was there? Okay, I didn't see that. All right, so there you go. I'm out of date. So it's the process is continuing until they eventually have nobody out. And that's what their aim. Their aim is, they're not intimidating. They're not armed. They don't have any weapons. They don't have tasers. They don't have Glocks, which can kill people. They're just citizens standing outside a building on the main street of Perth for a couple of hours a day, and the governor doesn't like it. He says it's a bad look. So it's nothing to do with intimidation. It's all about the optics, and he doesn't want people to be out here, and he's doing unreasonable tactics, threatening people with basically 12 years imprisonment to get rid of them. It's actually it's a sham. He should resign. Chris Dawson should do the honourable thing and resign and allow someone else to do the job and have a conversation. We had acting Inspector Tate, and he said to us the other day, "I don't care. I'm not going to." Basically says we're not going to have a conversation. He's going to tell people what to do. So they're not interested in having a conversation. It's all about telling people what to do. And he's prosecutor, judge, and jury, because he's already said, if you come here, you are committing the crime of stalking.
Well, thanks for talking, mate. It's unbelievable. Thanks for talking. It's unbelievable. Can I just talk to Robin quickly?
Sure.
Yep. Here you go, Michael.
Have you guys thought of actually approaching the king? We have a king now. Have you actually thought of writing something to the king to say that the Governor-General is actually doing something he's not allowed to do.
I wasn't privy to a conversation yesterday, but maybe that came up. I'm not sure. I will see if that might be something they've discussed. But that is absolutely something we could do.
And how many people were arrested this morning?
I've just been told that we had 2 people arrested earlier this morning. I have my suspicions about who one of those people might be. It is unconfirmed who they are. So, but yeah, we had 2 arrests earlier this morning.
Yeah, well, I'll jump while you keep streaming and doing the invites. Good on you, Robin, and good on you, Scotty and Richie and everyone there.
Awesome.
Our thoughts are with you. So hopefully this keeps spreading. So, yeah, take care.
Yep.
Bye.
Cheers, Michael.